Hello there, my name is Ev and welcome to the channel. This VOD was streamed live at twitch.tv/evil.noodle, where today we once again played the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and I am slowly starting to lose my mind here. As usual, if you like this video, feel free to give a like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my Twitch for more live content. Now without further ado, on to the video. Oh, this is new. Wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm like trying to load the game so that like you guys can see. But it's doing something different today. This popped up. What the fuck? It said, hold on, hold on. I was like, okay, maybe it's just like loading something. What is this? Before we get started, can I say something? Oh yeah, when you boot up the game, you have to set up a clock, and I keep actually setting it up. A lot of people don't take that step seriously, they just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. You're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. That's how I know you care about this experience, you're paying attention. Okay. Don't even have any way of knowing if the times you said are correct. Make a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Okay. Go ahead and pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. When something tells me, oh, you need to set a clock, I assume it means I have to actually set the clock. I just do that out of habit. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I am checking something on my phone real quick, and then I'll actually start moving around and begin the game, but just gotta check something. Okay, sorry. Just needed to look at something real quick. Whoa, that is trippy. That is very trippy. I look at it right as it's doing like a weird kind of curve thing. Yeah, let's make sure my phone's also muted. That's part of why I went on my phone, but I ignored it. Okay, very quickly go on this. On this. On this. Mute that. Ba, 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 ba. Anyways, alright. We should be... Please? All good to go. Okay, we are all good to go. Let's actually begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Skip. Welcome back. Quit the game and then start it again. I got an achievement for that? Holy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
So 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort
Dude,
for a noble cause.
Please.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Alright, we're gonna be really aggressive for a second. I have no idea how many clicks this is.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something.
I
It has to
hate
be
this guy.
True reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
50 clicks wasn't enough?
Commitment, a willingness to
That
go
wasn't
all
enough?
the way, no matter
Really?
what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Fucking up.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave
420.
of comfort rushed
Hello,
over
bucket.
him.
Where's 417? It's 41. Ah, 417. Alright.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times.
Where's 437? There it is.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere.
Why are you
Hold
being
out
weird?
door 415. Give it some bucket love.
Jesus Christ. Okay, now I feel like the narrator's being weird about the bucket.
Now back to door number 437.
Christ, I'm getting the steps in.
You know, I think the copy machine needs some attention. Well, all right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I want to kill this guy. I am just going back and forth. That's 415. Where the fuck is 417? Why do I keep walking past it and thinking...
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
I can't jump.
Yes, this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee 419. Now,
Does it?
let's introduce it to door 416.
Oh my god.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
Okay, this guy's getting really weird about the bucket. I just want to hang out with my bucket, you know?
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did it. Wow, that felt amazing. You know,
Fucking
not all
finally.
buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building, or what it's like to be employee 419. Buckets may dream of an experience like this, but few can say they've truly lived it. You've given a bucket hope today. Stanley, I'm very proud of you.
Aw, he's proud of me.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Probably.
Was this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
It definitely
How
is.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Amazing bucket, thank you.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
You're wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Nope. We're going down the elevator because it was down this elevator that we saw the sign about no buckets allowed, and I want to know why that is.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What the fuck? Okay, this is new.
You see, your
Adventure
friends
line.
and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Come on, grab your friends.
We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
So?
We're the ones that matter, Stanley.
Not
Classic
really.
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
Bucket.
Yes,
Why'd
I
you
know
say it
I'm
like
the one who
that?
gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
I'm
Don't you
alone.
want
I
another
want
story
a
involving the
friend.
Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Broom closet. Oh my god, it's an actual broom closet. Let's go. Yay! I like being in the closet. It's fun. It's comforting. Got my pencil sharpener. Got you. Got the baby I burned in a fire.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes. It's as
Portal?
classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
My soul? Okay, I think I'm staying on the adventure line pretty well. What
Don't
is
you
this?
get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's
What?
why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True,
No.
it also
Sorry, I
was
just
not in the original
whacked
game, but it's
this.
such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I'm not destroying the bucket. No.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
It needs a better personality
Sure, I can
trait.
hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Exactly.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would
Why does
see
it
that
seem
its
like it's
desire
moving
to
faster?
crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The
Me.
broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
The lights are
Okay,
starting
the
to
Bucket
move.
Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry.
No. Christ. Oh, my eyes. Oh, no. Oh. Hello, Bucket Destroyer.
The Bucket Destroyer. My
God, why is
prized
it so
creation.
white?
You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I can't see anything. I'm legitimately blinded by all this. Oh, darkness. My old friend. Time to go find the bucket again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yoink.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
You know what, we'll go to the left this
Stanley
time.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We'll go along with it for now. Ooh, warehouse access plan. Produce one plank to allow ease of access. Construct bridge to allow construction. We need more planks. Ooh. Trust the completionist instinct. Alright. Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This investigation, this room, they feel pointless, to be honest. Weird spinning figures. Hi, it's a Stanley. They look kind of sad. Thank you, good luck. Okay. To do, find the Stanleys. There will be a reward for finding them all. Lies. Stop killing yourselves. I want them so much. I want to go home. There will be cleaning of this wall required. Who are you? 666 lol. Looks like 427. Ha ha ha. 5. There be. Just take it from me. Gotta collect them all. Oh! Oh, interesting. Inside of a sequel exhibit, I found that one. Private but smelling place, I found that one. So, a large room with lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs. Some are both red and blue, some are near a fireplace. I like that it's basically telling me, oh hey, this is where you can find all the Stanleys. I like that, I vibe with that. That makes me happy. It's spoon feeding me the content, it's great. Alright. Oh, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh wait, no, I'm not going that way, that way. Oh hey!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that.
Stanlerine?
Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Wow, that's actually kind of nifty. What's in the bathroom? Ow. To be rich, okay, I've seen that one already. What is this way? Whoa, what the heck? An elevator? Indoors monthly. I haven't been this way before. That... Poor panda. Let's go up. Did it just whisper my name? It calls to me. Walking in circles around an elevator because I'm not allowed to jump apparently. Ugh. I didn't go anywhere. Wait, what the hell? I didn't go anywhere. What if I go down? Is this just a time killer? Am I stupid? Probably a little bit at least. I'm vibing with this music though, it's actually kind of nice. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Should drink something. I'm a little thirsty. What's this? What does this say? Recommendations to the Oversight Committee. Short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary. And a folder. Can I read any of this? It's just lines and random highlighted stuff. How long does this go on for? Jesus Christ. It literally just goes on until I push the fucking buttons again. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. Fuck you.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
What's a human?
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with
There's a
him
camera.
always.
Hello.
The bucket would. And he knew it.
Hello.
The two of them were inseparable. At this point,
Hello?
Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
There's a keypad?
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the
I'm so
bucket knew
smart.
all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
I'm so
Yes,
freaking smart,
This is
guys.
certainly the most logical explanation.
A Stanley.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
I found
and now
another
I'm
little
torn
Stanley.
between
So cute.
Stanley's and Figley's.
What the fuck is
do
a
you think,
Figley?
Stanley? What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from
I don't
seeing
like
a small
Figley.
number
That
in
one
the
I'm not
corner of
vibing
your
with as
screen go
much.
up by one? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Alright. Back down yet another elevator. Seriously, that one elevator kind of pissed me off a little bit. With just the time killing thing. Ugh.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing
Bucket.
him, comforting him, reassuring
My
that in
best
this
friend, the
darkest moment of
bucket.
uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Emotional support bucket. I love it.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Nah.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
I think he's lying.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity
There's
to
no
turn
door.
around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Red light. Yippee! I'm safe with the bucket. The bucket would allow no harm to come to me. Hello? Huh?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
What?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley
Who
and
the
the
fuck
bucket
are
were
you?
led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Huh? Who the fuck is this?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
I'm glad someone else understands the value of the bucket. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You're standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void. I thought that'd say carnivorous. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. I can't read. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? God, everything's so white.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the
25
hubris that
buckets?
blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Oh my god, the anatomy of a bucket. A bucket with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. It's too dangerous and recklessly experimental. I do like the 25 buckets photo. That one's pretty good. Inferno bucket, a replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war. I can't pick it up. Ooh, the stress bucket, an analogy. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, so throughout history, they always had buckets. Cave drawings, while we know the buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. Solid.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between the bucket and humanity. Is that the infinite hole? Infinite hole. Whoa, what? Am I one with the bucket? I clicked on the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Okay.
Let Stanley die. Let
Huh?
him be crushed by the machine.
No.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision for...
What? The fuck? I'm still here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Where's the bucket?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yoink.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I don't know my rights from
This
left.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left.
We're
to
not
go
going in
back
the
to
door on the
meeting
left.
room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
There's a Stanley.
You're
Hell
getting
yeah.
close now, Stanley.
I'm just
You've
missing
nearly
one,
gotten
and
all
apparently
the
it's by a
Fiddler
fireplace.
Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and
Hey.
that will be it. We'll be different people by then.
Okay.
Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all.
Gotta catch them
You
all.
can't go back to when you had no figure-anarines. None of us can.
Figulanarines? Okay, I'm not gonna jump because that's a stupid thing to do. Yippee! I'll drop. Oh my god. What in the mint green hell is this? Who puked on the floor? Jesus. Mixtapes? Narrator dialogue. It's all narrator dialogue.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore.
Damn.
The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
I like this bucket though. It's kind of nice.
Sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
Okay, why is everyone weird about the bucket?
How many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do
Why are you
with
being
this
weird about the
treasure?
bucket? Stop being weird about the bucket, please.
I can monetize it.
No. No. No.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Why are you weird about the bucket?
This.
Stop being weird
my
about the fucking
golden
bucket. It's just a
ticket.
bucket.
But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Jesus.
Camporata.
What the fuck is Gambarata? Huh? I'm scared. Huh? What? The fuck? Where the fuck is that bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone. Not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Try to remember how we get certain ways. Somewhere both red and blue. But where is the red and blue? How did I get to the red and blue last time? It's just a broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh my god, not
He
this one
considered
again.
the possibility of facing his...
Okay, I don't like that one. That one actually makes me feel like shit.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself.
Oh, that's new.
Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It is now.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go... Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But
Buckets can
Stanley
talk
chose
now.
not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Look, I trust the bucket and its judgment.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Dark room.
Stanley
It's not
once
that dark.
again obeyed blindly.
Hello, bucket.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
What is it with this game and absolutely
This
blinding
is the
me?
sad
Good
story
lord.
of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
It can. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Plus, press M to take me to work to you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press C to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
I like the
I want to
abstract
say
art
something
of
to him, but I
buckets.
don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press M to go back to work.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
That's
Listen
me.
to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Okay. Don't listen to the loud man. Press U to take us back home. Why is it
You
so
see,
dark?
He's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and
I
listened
played the
to.
demo, wish
Now
you were
all
here
he cares
for
about
the
is
freedom
this awful
ending.
bucket. This stupid
Mind
hunk of
control
metal.
facility. Adventure awaits. Oh, and it's the adventure line. Where's the bucket? Can I open a door? Can I open a door? Bucket, there you are. Press G to ignore anyone in your life except me. Okay.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
The clocks are different times. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press... Stanley. Press P to go back home. Okay.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
White.
Sturdier. More capable of transporting liquid.
It could be.
Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press C to relive the same day with me over and over. Alright.
Oh my god, what am I saying?
The fuck? Oh my god, the
Better
bucket's right
at
there.
carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
This guy's having a crash out
Why do I
over a
feel some need
bucket.
to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket.
Press R to go home to work to home to work to home. R. Home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket.
Ugh!
No,
No, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't like this ending. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Do anything it
Get me out of here.
asks. What's wrong with me? I don't
Get-
understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing.
Get me
Yes.
out of here.
The bucket could
No.
tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Oh my god.
Stanley, give me the bucket.
Take
give it. To
it.
me.
I don't want
give
it.
me the bucket,
I don't want
Stanley.
it.
I need
Ooh,
it.
jazz.
Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Close my eyes. Huh? Go back to work, Stanley? What the fuck? Did I escape this hell?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Hell.
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly... Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting
We're just
room.
gonna keep walking.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I'm trying to figure out how to get to like the red and blue
No.
doors.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift. Yeah, good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
I'm not going all the way to
Stanley
the
did
top.
not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. I'm pretty sure this was the way to like the red and the blue 2v1. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the way
No,
to...
stop.
The fuck?
There on the wall, you see? There's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
This
Stanley,
is where the
how
sign
could you
was.
think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
I don't
Unless-
know.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
Hey.
If that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if
Okay,
not
let me
addressed
out.
quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is
Let me out.
dependent on
Let
your
me out.
understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh god. Okay. Is this
Now
a
then,
bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us
It seems
everything
simple
we'll
enough.
ever
I think
need
I
to
can do
know
this. I'm good
about
at
what
quiz.
is or
Quizzes.
is not a bucket.
Okay.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Huh?
It is a hologram of a bucket,
Fuck
not
you.
an actual bucket.
Fuck you. It's like the question of, is this a ditto?
Is
Fuck
this
you.
a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
I hate this guy.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
Yay!
This is a bucket.
Oh, that's awesome. I got it. I got it right. Everything's a bucket.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you
What?
hallucinating? This is a tractor.
That's
It's
a bucket.
An enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Alright.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
Hey!
This is a bucket.
It's a weird looking bucket, but it's a bucket nonetheless.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
That's a trick question. It's a not.
Trick question.
Ah!
Both. Gotcha.
Hell yeah. Worm. Why are you a late worm? You are a very late worm.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket.
But
when we
everything's
both
a bucket.
clearly know that a bucket is something.
Nothing
and
is a
therefore
bucket and everything's a
nothing
bucket.
could
Come on,
possibly
man.
be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley.
It's everything.
Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Oh, this is quite
I've
the
lost
theater.
all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
We had a
I can't have
relationship?
that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Everything's gonna disappear. I'm calling it now. Oh. Wait, was I right?
What happened? Is everything gone?
I was
Everything
right.
disappeared.
Holy
Wait,
shit, that never
was
happens.
everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
No, you're a pain in
And
the
you,
ass.
Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Because I'm stubborn.
Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Womp womp.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything.
Again?
We'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if
Okay.
you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Alright.
Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right,
Who
here
knows?
we go.
Oh, what the fuck?
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Happens if I go to the right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I have expected a presentation on buckets.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
Hee hee. I love how stupid this is. I can just go do whatever for a couple minutes, and it's kind of nice, you know? Oh wow, it doesn't let me do the hell ending if it's locked. That's kind of cool. I think next time I'm not going to grab the bucket because I need to do the red and blue doors. But I can't do that if I have the bucket with me because that's what... The bucket blocks me from doing that. Wait, what? New content? Why is that sign suddenly here? That wasn't here before. It wasn't even a sign. It wasn't even an office. It was just a hallway. That's bizarre. Goodbye, bucket. Alright, I gotta get through all this again. I've expected that to be... Can I open this? Oh. Alright, Bucket, you seem to be causing me a lot more issues today than you were yesterday. And, like, yesterday it was fine, because, like, you know, you were still kind of new to this whole thing, but you need to get your shit together, alright? I can't keep doing this. All right? I need to work on the game. I need to work on myself, you know? And I think it's best if we part ways. That seems to be the only logical solution here is don't pick up the bucket. Do not pick up the bucket. Ever. We won't even look at the bucket. What is a bucket? I know everything's a bucket and yet nothing is a bucket, but I think the thing that takes on the form of a stereotypical bucket should not be acknowledged. I think. I don't know. Escape. Just get this bucket away from me, man. I need it gone. I'm not vibing with the bucket anymore. Get away from me. Get out of here. You escape. You go live your life away from me. There we go. An escape pod. Put the bucket down. Alright, Stanley's gonna be weird about the bucket. Because Stanley's always weird about the bucket. Stanley has issues. I don't have issues. Well, actually, I do, but not quite, like, to this extent. But yeah, this bucket, I think this bucket is gonna have to be gone and stay gone. Goodbye, bucket. Maybe one day I will miss you and the fun that we had. But today is not that day. Farewell. Hey, it's gone. All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
We're just going to power through because I need to get to the red and blue doors.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's look at the beautiful blue of the lounge.
The lounge was
beautiful,
grand,
beautiful,
majestic.
beautiful blue.
Perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Sorry, I keep adjusting the mouse on my desk and it's not...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, hey, that's the name
Look,
of...
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Anyways.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
You're kind of
but
problematic,
the fact is
dude.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
It's
There's
me.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it me?
What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Correct.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
No, you
show
don't.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
A Stanley!
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Don't call it a
See this,
Stiggly Wiggly,
Stanley?
that's weird.
This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I don't like you. I really don't like you.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
We'll walk through the red door this time. I walked through the
Oh,
blue door
thank
last
God,
time.
you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I don't trust
the
you.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere.
This
that
should not
isn't here.
happen.
Running and
This
running
hallway
and
should not
running, just the way
exist.
you're doing right now.
Why am I
Don't you
walking
see
in
that
this
it's killing you,
giant
Stanley?
circle?
I wanted to stop.
I'm just in a
I
giant
would-
circle.
we
Please
would both
stop.
Be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Making me walk
Here,
in circles
let
for
me show
eternity?
you.
I could just keep walking in circles and the door will still show up. Alright.
What do we want?
What is
What
this?
are we looking for? Here.
Is this my brain?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
I don't like this.
I
This is making me
actually
dizzy.
feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
Ooh, alright. I haven't gotten this ending.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I gotta reset it, dude.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Can I go back? Does it give me the option to go back? Maybe I'll think about what I'm doing. Maybe I'll go back to those pretty lights. But it might not let me.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
No.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Okay, back down one last time. We'll look at the stars one last time. And then we need this ending to end. One last time with the stars. Oh, they're all red and green now.
Are you are going to stay here, aren't you?
See, the problem is this is making me nauseous and my computer's also making sound that I don't vibe with. Goodbye, stars. It's all quiet. Peace and quiet. Off we go.
No! Oh,
I'm not
thank
dead.
God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Back we go.
Can we please get back to the... No. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
You're being
I can't
selfish,
go back to what
dude.
I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I need to go back. Seriously,
Stanley,
it's making me do it a
let's
third
go
time.
Back to the
Oh
other
my god.
room. Can you do that? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Oh my god,
You'll
dude.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation
I'm fucking
correctly?
miserable. You're miserable. We're both miserable. Bye.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out
Oh
of
my
it.
god, why am I moving
I
so
don't know
I'm moving so
anymore.
slow now?
I
Jesus.
just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Dude.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
There's a different ending I want to do.
Is it over?
I can't
Time to
move.
restart,
I'm
isn't
stuck.
it? I'm going back. Stanley, I'm sorry.
What the
but I
fuck?
have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed
That was
every
weird.
last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
I won't go that
Yes,
far.
I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
The memory
I would
zone.
love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Alright. The memory zone. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. I like how this is like, oh, there's nothing underneath, and you know it's gonna be... You gotta go underneath.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
This is
Sure,
still
it said
really
6
creepy.
right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7-6. Man, where's Foxy to make a joke when you need them?
And here was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
You're unremarkable.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Oh shit. Stairs, because I went to the stairs and then I went to the fireplace.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything. Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a figley in this pink room.
No, we didn't.
I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I remember making presentations like this when I was like 12. Holy fuck. What the fuck? What the ever-loving fuck? I did. Wow. Holy shit. God, 12-year-old me would fucking love this. Best Boy the Narrator, starring Stanley. See the narrator. Yeah.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
Sure does.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
I spent more than 8 minutes making one of those things, I'll tell you that much. Up next.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Of course.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
Wow.
It was a moment unlike any other.
Wow.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Really? Is this the illusion of choice? We're going through the blue door. There's no such thing as choice. Anyways. You are in the present. Yay, it's a gift!
And then there was no more.
Whoa,
because we've
whoa,
caught up to the present
whoa,
moment. Nothing left to do
whoa.
but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
I had a TV like this. Oh. Okay.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Oh
Isn't
my
there some
God,
way
the-
we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Wow. 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 Okay, I'm so simple-minded. the past. We'll go through the red door. Collect,
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more. And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Don't play it. Fuck. Oh my god.
Yes, I love that video.
Stanley figurine. The pink room.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
It's pretty solid. I like the apple. The apple's a nice touch, but yeah, I don't know. Under the stairs,
These really
under
were
the
a
stairs.
treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
I guess I can't go that way. Weird. Gotta go to the bathroom, I guess. You know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Huh?
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I
Stanley's
introduced
Inferno,
you to
I
the
suppose.
figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Collect them all. Holy shit, am I back in the... Ugh. I'm back in the fucking building again.
Look, it's the terrible
Jump
new
circle.
content that
Oh.
we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back
No.
then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Again, illusion of choice. My
And
office.
before everything else, there was your office.
Before there was time, there
Is
was
there anything
the
else?
cube.
Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can
I feel like I
remember.
quoted
can
that
remember.
wrong.
I can remember.
Oh,
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
excuse
He would
me?
make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Sorry.
Yes, perhaps I did. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion.
Stop going back in
even if
time.
he
I
was
don't
a
like this.
fiction. But I
Big yawn.
suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Dude,
I
stop.
want to go
Please,
back to how it
stop.
used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Gay.
You know what? Since
Sorry.
we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Oh my
I
god, he's gonna
enjoy
put me
telling
down.
the story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
He's gonna put me down. I'm gonna go to a farm in upstate New York.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, what the
Stanley
fuck?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not touching the replacement bucket. You know what? I'm touching the replacement bucket. Gimme.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Fuck you.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
What's over here? I think it changed again.
Still no one was here.
Oh, it's back to
Stanley
everything.
needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Anything in the bathroom? Nope. Same as always. Same as always.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an
I'm
indication
stuck.
of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster.
I got stuck. Oh my god, it's gonna make me do the fucking escape pod thing again. No, fuck. Let's get rid of the bucket. Goodbye, bucket. I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you keep just causing problems. What is wrong with you? Really? What is wrong with you? Are you dented on the wrong side? Is that what's going on here? Have you... I'd say you've lost your mind, but it's clear you didn't have one to begin with. You are so annoying. You're the absolute worst. I shouldn't have gotten a replacement bucket. Fuck you. I want to put you down. I want to put you down on that little cushion and not pick you back up again. You are the most annoying motherfucking thing I've ever encountered. And that's saying a lot considering how I feel about this narrator. Fuck you. Let's just get this over with. We said this last time. No more bucket. No more bucket fucking things up for me. And you know what you did? You fucking fucked things up for me. How dare you? I'm just trying to live my best life. And you know what you did? You got me stuck in a motherfucking door. Which got me stuck in this situation where I have to go to the escape pod and get you out of here. Why must you be such a problem? I hate you. I hate this bucket. I genuinely hate this bucket. This bucket used to be, a source of comfort, a companion, a friend along the way in my journey. But no, this bucket does nothing helpful. It is unproductive. I bet it's not even good at holding water. I bet there's a hole in it, like wherever this dent is as well, and it won't even hold water. I bet it's the most useless bucket in all of humanity, in all history. It's a long history of buckets, and you're still fucking useless out of all of them. Go away, stay away, get out of my life. Stupid fucking bucket. Stanley, stop being weird about the fucking bucket. Stanley, just shove it in. Just shove it into the escape pod and turn away. And just move on with your life. Stop caressing the bucket, you fucking weirdo. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't like this. Stop it. This bucket does not deserve our sympathies. This bucket deserves our rage. I want to drop kick this bucket. Get the fuck out of here and don't fucking show your face here again. Anyways, where were we?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Fuck you.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So this time we're gonna go to the boss's office. We're gonna go to the mind control place, and we're
When
gonna
Stanley
fuck
came
around with
to
the
a
mind
set of
control a
two
little bit.
open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
We're gonna
up to
speedrun
his
this
boss's
shit.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
This isn't calming. I hate this. Worm.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm trying to see how fast I can do this now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Yep.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the
fast can
only
I go?
reason he was
Jesus.
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Jesus
unthinkable.
Christ, Stanley.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery...
I just got an achievement because apparently I tried to jump. I don't know how I managed to do that.
blackness, and a rising chill of
Dude,
uncertainty.
this is stressing me out now. I'm just trying
Was
to
it over?
get through this quickly.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected
faster.
on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Open faster.
Where had his co-workers gone?
Open faster,
How
please.
had he been
Please.
freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was
Please.
not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Okay, let's hope that
The
I finish
feeling
this
of
fast enough
liberation,
to get that achievement.
the
Because I kind of
immense
want the
possibility
achievement.
of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Stanley was happy.
Did I get it? Probably not. Ah! Fuck. Why is everything blue?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Go away, Bucket. I don't want
Stanley
you.
decided to go to the meeting room. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Always ignore buckets.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Alright, buddy. Don't need to get so bitchy about it. This guy's got an attitude, and I don't like it. Don't know why he's like this. It's kind of rude.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind Control Facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Wow, giant room.
What
Alright,
horrible secret
keep walking.
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them,
I'm one of
eternally
them.
monitored
Wow.
in this place where freedom
Wow.
meant nothing.
There's no such thing as freedom. Freedom's an illusion.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Probably.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That
Yeah.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I can't see, dude.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Now, I wanna
Controls
see-
labeled with emotions.
What happens if I click
Happy
the button
or
that says
sad
5?
Or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded.
Wait, where's
from
one?
this very
Hold on,
place.
wait.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
So,
For
1.
he would dismantle the controls
2.
once and for all.
Where's 3? Where's 3? That was 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that's 4 up there? Wait, no. Where's 4? So I found 1, 2, 3. And 5. Where's the number 4? It is up there. What the fuck? I can't get up there. Weird. Alright, whatever. Whatever. I think I'll do this ending and then probably wrap up. I'm gonna leave the system power on. Be
And when
spiteful.
at last he found the source. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Now can I push the buttons?
Oh, Stanley, well, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In
Really?
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Okay.
How long until detonation then? Let's say,
Now?
2 minutes.
Oh.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Alright, off I go.
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
I'm trying.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Shut up.
clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yeah.
Won, solved?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
I have one attempt
humble.
remaining. What the fuck?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
What?
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
My eyes? What the fuck? Okay. Are you gonna fucking restart me? One more time.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
Fuck you, Bucket.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Hey. Going so fast, he gets annoyed with me. I love it. See, this is what I like. I've now pissed off the narrator so much that he's just letting me go through things. This is great.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with
Yes,
television
enormous
screens.
rooms, lots of TVs.
What
Yay,
horrible
TV
secret
rots your
did
brain,
this
whatever.
place hold?
Just
Stanley
let
thought to
me
himself.
walk
Did
to the
he
next
have
thing.
the strength to find out?
No. I just wish to move on with
Now
my
the
life.
monitors jumped
Maybe
to
eat some
life.
scrambled
Their
eggs. You know
true
what? I could
nature
go for
revealed.
scrambled eggs today.
Each bore the number
Little bit
of
of
an
cheese.
employee
That sounds
in
good.
the building.
Very
Stanley's
scrumptious.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
Here's some
really
water.
been under someone's
Water's good.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you tried to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes.
All right.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your
have 3
time
attempts
to
remaining.
shine. You are the star.
Enable
It's
backup
your
power
story
to
now.
activate.
Shape it to your heart's
How do I enable
desires.
backup power?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
2.
What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
1, 2, 3,
A moment
5.
of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Hey, where's a
Time
blue
doesn't
button?
grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Hello?
Do you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
I don't think I'm
Will
gonna
you
get
cling
this.
desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Again, what the fuck? My eyes. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop. I'm definitely gonna stop here. I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And this narrator's being an asshole. He's being more of an asshole today than he was yesterday, and I'm not vibing with that.